I built an AI cold email agency in 14 days, $3, 200 first month breakdown. 2 weeks ago, I had 0 clients and no cold email experience. Today, I'm managing campaigns for 8 clients and just cleared $3, 200 in my first month. I'm going to show you the exact workflow I used to build an AI-powered cold email service from scratch, including the 3 email sequence that actually booked calls. Here's what you're actually going to learn in the next 11 minutes. How to use AI to write personalized cold email sequences at scale, the delivery infrastructure that keeps you out of spam folders, and the exact outreach script I used to book 12 sales calls in 14 days. Fair warning, this isn't passive income. The first 4 days I got absolutely 0 responses until I fixed my offer positioning. And you'll need to invest in a couple of tools to make this work properly. I'll break down exactly why free alternatives don't cut it for deliverability. But if you're willing to put in 2 weeks of focused work, you can realistically land your first 3 clients at $400 to $800 each. Step 1. Pick your niche. The biggest mistake I made initially was trying to offer cold email services to anyone who needs leads. That's too vague. You need a specific niche where you can speak their language and understand their pain points. I narrowed down to 2 niches, real estate agents and insurance brokers. Why these 2? 3 reasons. 1. They live and die by leads, so they immediately understand the value. 2. They typically have budget for marketing services. 3. Their ideal clients are other businesses or high-ticket consumers, which means cold email actually works in their market. Here's how to pick yours. Look for service providers who charge $1,000 plus per transaction, who are already doing some form of outreach, and who have a clear target customer. Mortgage brokers, financial advisors, SaaS companies, and commercial cleaning services all fit this profile. Step 2. Build your offer. My first offer was garbage. I said, I'll run cold email campaigns for you. Nobody cared. Here's what worked. I'll build you a personalized email system that books 5-10 qualified sales calls per month, or you don't pay. The difference? Specific outcome, specific number, and risk reversal. I charged $400 for real estate agents and $600, $800 for insurance brokers because they typically have higher deal values. I also added a $200 setup fee to cover my tool costs for the first month and filter out tire kickers. 8 out of 12 people who booked calls paid it. Step 3. The AI email writing workflow. This is where AI actually saves you 10+ hours per client. I use Claude Pro for this. I'll explain why in a minute, but the process works with any good AI model. Here's my exact prompt chain. First prompt, you're a cold email expert specializing in. I need to create a campaign for who helps with. Research common pain points for and list the top 5 challenges they face related to. Claude spits out the pain points. I review them with my client on our onboarding call to make sure they're accurate. This takes 15 minutes and makes everything else work better. Second prompt, using these pain points, write a 3-email cold outreach sequence. Email 1 should identify the problem and hint at a solution. Email 2 should provide value through a specific insight or case study. Email 3 should include a soft call to action to book a 15-minute call. Keep each email under 100 words. No hype, no hard selling. Conversational tone. Here's an actual example from one of my real estate agent clients. Email 1*K, noticed you're selling homes in. Quick question, are you spending money on Zillow leads that ghost you after the first call? Most agents I talk to say 60% of their paid leads never convert. There's a simpler way to fill your pipeline with seller leads who actually pick up the phone. Worth a conversation? Email 2*, following up on my last note. Here's something that might help. One agent I work with stopped chasing cold Zillow leads and started targeting homeowners who've owned their property 15 plus years in appreciating neighborhoods. His close rate jumped from 8% to 23%. Happy to share the approach if you're interested, no strings attached. Email 3 asterisk, last note from me. If you want to see how to build a pipeline of pre-qualified seller leads without spending more on lead gen, I've got 15 minutes this week. Book a time here. If timing's not right, no worries, feel free to reach out down the road. See how it's specific to their world? That's what gets responses. Generic, I can help you get more leads. Emails die in the inbox. Third prompt, now create 10 variations of each email, changing the open.